Private fighters events. And I actually felt came to mind and I want to share this with you. Um, it's called Watch Your Head. So imagine this. The scripture says, pride comes before a fall. And the reason I wanted to talk about this is because I think that sometimes we are in certain situations in our life where our gift makes room for us and we get an opportunity to have doors open. We get to go places and do things we never had experience before. And the beauty about favor with God is that it gives us the opportunity to be able to see his provision in areas that activates things that may have lied dormant in us for so long that we didn't even know. And that because of the atmosphere, because of the situation that we get placed in, it requires it to be activated in us, and it gives God the opportunity to do something amazing and great in us. But I also realize that sometimes we boldly walk into things or we run headlong into some things that sometimes are just not for us or it's not our time yet. And here's what I mean. Just because you got a prophetic word, just because somebody laid hands on you, told you something was supposed to happen, does not mean that you're supposed to go and launch and do it. What you're supposed to do then is literally make sure that you get confirmation from God. First of all, no word of prophecy should be outside of something that God hadn't already told you. All right. But second, when you get a word like that, there's a reason why Habakkuk says, write the vision to make it plain, that he may run that readeth it. Though the vision tarry, wait for it. It shall surely come to pass. It shall not tarry. I said that to say this. There are some things that when the door gets opened, you have to be prepared and run into it. But there are sometimes when you try to jimmy the door open or you try to push or walk in and you have not been prepared, it is a humbling experience, which is why I say, watch your head. I want you to look at this right here. So on this truck, right? While you're driving this truck, there is a special marker that you can see when you're looking in the mirror, and it lets you know that the clearance is only 11 feet, right? But if you ever drive into something that's lower than 11 feet, guess what's going to happen? In other words, sometimes when you walk too swiftly or you run ahead of God, you will bump your head going into places that you have not been humbled, prepared, and streamlined for. And the sad part about that is learning it the hard way can cost a lot. But if you humble yourself before the Lord, the scripture says he'll exalt you in due time. So I'm not saying that it won't be that you won't go through the door, or won't say that you won't go under that bridge. I'm not saying that that path isn't for you. What I'm saying is wait until the Lord gives you the clearance so that you can go. And then when he gives you the clearance, go for it. When he gives you the okay, run into it. I promise you, it'll be worth it if you do it the way that he tells you to, when he tells you to. Obedience in accordance to timing has a lot to do with our success. It's 5 minute fries, Vince. I love to hear your comments. I love you guys. Talk to you later.